because I'm a little busy at the moment with other projects, and this will get the job done as well. This is not a live stream for anyone who saw this as a stream. This is just going to be a simple update, and I will end it as soon as my update is finished. So, why am I doing this on this account? Well, I figure I might as well give a state of affairs as to what the hell is going on this channel, since I haven't posted much in the last month or so. First off, let me talk about that newest commentary that was released, the one on Tamashii and Tricky Wii, the collab I did with Susan. In all honesty, and I do apologize for that, this is unscripted, that was embarrassing. Honestly, I really didn't like that co-op commentary. It was written during a dark period, and I didn't enjoy writing it. I wanted to get it out because I had to do it, I felt, and it was in production hell for so long. Hell, we actually planned this out around, for a while. In fact, I had a base idea around February, but it got scrapped. A lot of other things. So, yeah, long story there. This thing has been in production hell for a long time. Needless to say, though, I am not proud of my newest commentary, and that's kind of been a factor as to why I haven't uploaded much. I had a canceled commentary I was going to do on Verlisify, but given how many people know about that guy in the commentary community, if you've seen people like Manga Common or other individuals, this guy is a huge bandwagon right now, and I don't want to fall into the same pit trap that I did with Tamashii. I did a one-shot on her, I did a commentary now. I'm going to leave her alone, and I'm not doing a video on Verlisify. Even if I lost a bet, I don't care. I also had another canceled commentary idea on another person, but I got rid of it. Basically, for the last month or so, I've been completely demotivated to do commentaries, largely because, not only because of material, but because of so many other factors going in. I had to deal with personal issues, and I've been in a huge slump as of late when it comes to writing. Because for those who don't know, this isn't my only account where I write stuff and or produce content. On my DA account, Darkwolf Wavius, I do a series of first impressions and anime reviews, and I also do Fairy Tail chapter reviews every week. I rarely take a break for that because, well, I enjoy the series and I want to review it, even if the current arc is shit. But there are other factors like chapters for my story, working on other projects, helping out my friends occasionally. There are a lot of factors that are effectively burning me out, and that's not even counting other projects on my other account, Kiria Wave. And I still have to see the Darkrai movie, but that's for another account which I will deal with later because this is not what the account is for. I don't know when I'm going to return to making commentaries again. It's going to be a while. Probably once college hits in September, I may get motivation again. Go figure, right? The time when someone's going to be stressed out is in college. Yeah, that's the good time to make commentaries. Needless to say, I do apologize for the lack of uploads. I just haven't really had much motivation to make anything as of late. So, when will commentaries come back? I don't know. It's just going to be a while. Once I get material or inspiration again, I'll return to making that. I should also deal with another thing, 2021 Gamers, because I was associated with that. I want to make this clear because I haven't talked about it in a while, nor has there been much content. I am not going to talk about the Doodle Tones response because, one, that's a can of worms, and two, I really don't give a shit if somebody did a commentary on that. It's basically me and my friends just having fun. I really don't care if someone wants to do a commentary on it. If anything, if I wanted to take it very seriously, I could have easily done my own, but whatever. Doodle Tones found issue with it, that's fine. I'm not going to give a proper response to this, I'm just going to leave it at that. What I want to talk about, however, is the group itself. It is disbanded. Basically, because me and the second admin, Magma Cleric, were the only people in the group that was actually doing something with the account. And Magma was having real-life issues as well, and he still is. With me also having two other channels to manage, this one and the other one, as well as other things, we agreed to disband it because no one else in the group decided to actually give it crap and do anything for it. And you know what? I'm actually pretty relieved that we disbanded the group, largely because if only two members of that group were going to do something, I'm glad it was disbanded because that's a waste of effort. Now, is this going to be me calling out other groups or me trying to beg for other groups to let me in? No, it isn't. You guys know how well the last time I tried to join a group went. I'm not going to discuss it again. No, I'm not interested in joining a group. I think it's glad that the 2021 Gamers disbanded. I may have to update that on the Commentary DB, but then again, that's assuming the Commentary DB site updates. That's a whole nother right in itself. So that's the status of that. Another thing that I wish to discuss really quickly is something else that's been on my mind, and it's pretty much associated with this account as well. As of recently, I have decided to pretty much abandon my Twitter, and the reason for that is pretty simple, largely because, as many of you know, I am not perfect in any regard. I will admit my mistakes when I'm called out on it. Some people won't admit their mistakes, but that's another story in itself. But the reason I decided to disband and or abandon my Twitter account as of now is because, aside from the fact that Twitter has gotten so toxic as of late, I want to be honest with anyone who is subscribed to this channel that I have said stupid things on this account, as well as my Curio Wave account, or the Bounty Presents now, but whatever. But I have said a lot more stupid shit on Twitter, and I think it has to do with a lot of factors. I actually recently deleted a whole Metroid 2 rant about that fan game that got shut down a while back. I deleted all those tweets because it was a jumbled mess in and of itself. If anything, I should have just made a video discussing the topic, and I did, but I actually scrapped that because sad truth is I don't know much about intellectual property laws, and while Nintendo I think is in the right on that, but that's a whole nother topic. What does that have to do with my Twitter exactly? Simple. The reason why I decided to abandon my Twitter is largely because I've made more mistakes on Twitter, and I've said a lot more stupid shit on Twitter than, say, on other accounts, and it's worth a shot to basically abandon it, and basically, yeah. That way I can also probably gather my thoughts if I have to rant about something a little bit more coherently. Oh, maybe finally rant on my DA if I see something stupid, because at least with DA I don't have to worry about a character. Like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing with me because I feel like whenever I write a rant on Twitter, I feel like a friggin' idiot when doing it because I'll occasionally go off on random tangents. And that's, of course, a fault with me, but that just makes me wonder, why should I even use this site for that reason, for rants? Because if I have something to complain about, yeah. But even if I'm not ranting on something, I'll say something stupid and or cause shit. Not to mention, there's also constant shit on Twitter, and while it is fun to look at other people tearing each other apart, there's a limit at points. So, on top of me acting like a bigot, friggin' idiot on Twitter, and why the hell should I be there if I'm just going to make myself look like an even bigger ass, which isn't going to help my channels at all, because, you know, social media is going to be pretty harmful to that. Why on earth would I continue operating this channel? The only thing I'm going to use for Twitter now is just to post the videos, like post links to it, that's it. I'm not posting anything else, and even then I could easily just hit the share on Twitter button and that's it. I don't even have to type a tweet. I just feel like Twitter isn't even the place for me anymore. Not just because of what other people are doing, but because really, if I continue to be on Twitter, I'm just going to screw myself over even more than I'm already doing. I think that's what I'm trying to get across. I really hate doing this shit on scripted points, but needless to say, that's why I'm closing my Twitter, so that I can stop making an ass out of myself. And really, I've said more stupid shit on Twitter than I've ever said on YouTube or even on Skype. So the only thing you're going to see on my Twitter from this point on, I don't know if I'm even going to stick to this. I'm hoping to stick to this, but we'll see what happens because it's me we're talking about. The only thing you're going to see from tweets on that account is going to be just links to the videos, and that's it, because I can't take it anymore. So that's really all I got for this account. If I have to post something like, I was going to plan on a top 10 canceled Disney sequels, but since Disney's strict copyright, I may post it on this account for that because of copyright. I don't want to worry about that on my main channel. 2021 Gamers is disbanded, and I'm pretty much abandoning Twitter from this point forward because I'm tired of this shit, and I don't want to tarnish my public image anymore. You know, like, I don't want to tarnish myself any more than I already have. And as for commentaries, I guess you could say I'm on break, but I don't know when it's coming back. So that's really all I got to say on this. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys later.